सर्वेभ्यः हरि ओम नमः सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेषां स्वागतम. I welcome you all to this 8th day of Sanskrit Bhasha Praveshah from our Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and we'll start with a prayer. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Parade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Pathami Sanskritam Nityam Vadami Sanskritam Sada Dhyayami Sanskritam Samyak Vande Sanskritamataram. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. So, let us to start the class. Today we have a recap, Punarsmaranam of what we have learnt in the previous classes. As you see, even the Ucharanam of Punarsmaranam will be in Sanskritam when we have 2 or 3 consonants are joined. Ir, is and im, ma. The last consonant can never exist as a consonant. Should be added to a vowel. So the vowel is the jiva. So punar. So whenever the r is there, that r cannot be. It is not punasmaranam. It is wrong. It cannot be punasmaranam. No, the whatever is above this shiroreka, it has to be before this consonant. So punaha smaranam. That becomes punarsmaranam. So punaha, that ha has become ir. So the ir will come before this consonant. Don't put the ir here. It will be here is correct. Punarsmaranam. There are many gatir buddhi. It will come. So punarsmaranam. There are many shlokas will have this ir. You should not have a confusion where it is added. So that is the main purpose of this class. So we have been traveling, starting with Varnamala, right from Swaras. We start a, I to Ayoga, Vaha, Aha, and we also saw where they start, Utpati Sthanani. That is very important. Then we went ahead of Vyanjanani, the consonants, their unique letters like a syllable, Ksha, Nya, and Shri.
Namaste,
So we knew Shra. So that we will know that these consonants cannot exist on their own. Definitely they need a vowel or a vowel mark. So the matra, we came to vowel marks. We just had an introduction. Like in any other language, how the vowel marks are added. Like that, we also had vowel marks in Sanskritam. Then we also learned, after doing the vowel marks, we knew that the consonants cannot exist on their own without the jiva, the vowel. So what we did was, we gunitaksharaha and sayuktaksharaha. 2 consonants put together will be sayuktaksharaha, and for them to give a meaningful sentences, words, we made them a gunitaksharaha by adding the last consonant to a vowel. Then we also read about sayukta vidaha, that is how they are formed. Like for example, some of them can be next to each other. Like here punarsmaranam, is and ma are next to each other. And some can be one below the other. Like vyanjanani, injanja, they're one below the other. Or sometimes they can be 3 together, bhakshya, like that. So there are many, here 3 are there. Ir, is, and im, ma. So like that, we knew how they can be arranged side by side or one below the other, or they can be next to each other and forming a, or sometimes tra will be like matra. The ta is written and instead after the tra, it will come below one down line. So we knew that if it is a ik, full ik, the after the vertical stroke, it is attached to the side. So like that we knew. Whereas some of them like ksha, nya, they don't. This doesn't look like ka. It doesn't look like sh, ish also. It's a new letter. Like that, it doesn't look like this is the important thing. So this is what we have learned. Then we also have jiva mulyaha. Jiva is then tongue, the root of the tongue, and upadmanyaha, where the lips will be pa. That sound f will come whenever it is followed by a p or pha. Jiva mulya whenever it is a k or kha. Then we also being regularly the abhyasa varga follows our theory classes every day. There we have the Lekana Abhyasaha for writing properly and the Ratana Abhyasaha for the Ucharanam. And we also have a beautiful team of people who are organized way correcting our homework. Very soon, teacher Malti Bagini, I really my gratitude to her. Then under her, they have got some people who know the Sanskrit Lipi and they are correct, their home is corrected. And based on that, the others are formed in small groups so that everybody takes turns to correct everyone. I request you all, I know the classes are little lengthier and they are elaborate, but this is the only way you can. Number one is listening to the classes, mostly by live sessions because you can interact, or at least by the YouTube sessions. And secondly, revising your YouTube videos and all the homeworks given, and because all the homework questions are taken only from what is being taught, nothing out of syllabus. So please go and and once you go through the homeworks being corrected, you will know that you are becoming expert gradually. Dhanyavadaha. Today's thing, now also again I'm going to start Utpatti Sthanani. I'm going to give you for a perfect pronunciation. So this chart, see, is a very simplified chart. Here is the Kantaha. It starts here. Where the vocal cord is there, no, the glottis, the glottic region, throat. Kantaha, talu. Talu is just the soft palate, that male annam, the vertical hanging tongue. Then we have the murdhaha. Murdha is just below your nasal bridge. So murdha is this part of the hard palate. Then we have dantavyaha, or behind, they start behind the front teeth, and when you go to Vostavyaha, they are the lips are approximated to each other. So when you see here, all the short vowels, a, e, r, l, u, they all come from your a and e come from the kantaha, and the r is from the murdaha, and lu is from dental, and the u is from, sorry, a is from kanta, e is from talu. So the same. Akuha visarjaniya, then ichu yashanam. So everything is coming. The same way, a means it goes with a, e goes with e, r goes with r, and l, there is no long form, and u goes with u. So they all follow the kantaha, talu, murdha, dantha, and oshta. But when you come to diphthongs or the mishra sravaha, they don't follow strict norm of one place, because you know a is from a and e, so it becomes kantatalu. And edai toho, a and I, both of them from a, I is from a and e. So both these two letters are from kantatalu. Similarly, o and au are from kantostam. They go to the ostam. O and au, because they have a and u and a and u. O and au. So that is why they take kantostam. That is why there are no lines in between. They are, the A and I go to Kantatalu, the O and I go to Kantoshtam. This is how it is. Then, when you come to the Vyanjanani, the Vargiya Vyanjanani, the Kavargaha is from the Kantaha. The Chavargaha along with the Yakaram and Shakaraha, they are from Ichuya Shanam. Chu means all these four, all five. So E means E and E. Ichuya Shanam Talu. Then we have R to Ra Lanam Murdha. L to Lasanam Dantaha. U upapad upapadmanyaha. Upa plus upadmanya. So upu varga. Pa up to 5. Ka means ku. One single word ku you put is kavarga. Chu is chavarga. Tu is tavarga. Tu is tavarga. Pu is pavarga. So Uppu, Upadma, Pu plus Pu, Up plus Hu will become Hu. Uppu Padmani Yanam Oshtaha. So then we say Vakarasya Dantoshtam. So these are how we learn the Utpatti Sthanani. I think now you've been more clearer from what you have learned. So I'm not going to repeat it again. So next slide will be how the vowel marks are used to get a Devanagari script. For Udaharanam, I told you Ramaha is not only Ra and Ma like in English. It's R plus A, Ra. Im plus A. Like in Hindi, A, O. You cannot write Ra means Ir, then one A. We cannot write the A. We have to necessarily replace them by a vowel mark. So Ir plus A will become Ra. This is this one vertical stroke. The vowel mark for A. Udaharanam. Da is there. A. Matra. Matra. So the A is a vertical stroke next to the letter. Likewise, Maha. A will join with the Ha. The Aha, because the Aha will not be written otherwise, because Im plus A, you know, the downstroke goes away. So next to the Ma, you put only these two dots because Maha. Maha. So in essence, this Maha is the 3 letters. Im plus A plus the Visarga. So you should know that we need to know the vowel marks, Devanagari script for pronunciation as well as writing them out. Like in English, they are just approximated next to each other. R, A, M. A is Rama. But you cannot, you may read Rama or Rama or Rama, anything can come. The alphabet, this is a phonetic language, Sanskritam. Whereas English, they undergo no change in the word formation. So this you must always remember, you have to have a ka ucharanam. So yuktakshara vidaha, how they are conjunct letters. So there are sayukta aksharaha, sorry, swara yukta aksharaha, where they join with the vowel. Swara yukta, swaram plus yukta, swaraha yuktaha. So they are joining with the vowels. They are there. Then we have the vowel based letter. Then we have the sayukta, because vowel is the jiva. Then we have the sayukta aksharaha, which is the consonant based, but again they are joined by a non-vowel based join. But this combination cannot produce any meaningful sound. Ultimately added to a swara, that becomes the gunita. The last consonant becomes the gunita akshara for producing a meaningful shabdaha. So Vyanjana Vidaha, the types will be Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga. So they are called as a Kavargaha. Then we have Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Nya. They are called the Kavargaha. Ta, Ha, Da, Dha, Na. Tavargaha. Ta, ta, da, dha, na. Tavargaha. Pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Pavargaha. Ya, ra, la, va. They are antastaha. Sha, sho, sa, ha. They are the Ushmanaha and Ushmataha. We have done all of them, but they are all the Kavarga as ik plus a. Only a added here to the Vargiya Vyanjanani and also the Avargiyaha. So we must know the vowel matras like how we add in Tamil, like any other regional language also you have all this. So you must know that like that we have a. There's nothing, only the downstroke. This downstroke of this Vyanjanam is removed. So you get even in Tamil there is no matra. So for is this e, e, u, u, r, l, ru. Lu I have not given. It is just similar to la, and then you put one downstroke here. That's all. A, I, O, au, and ah. I always again repeat. Even now I see many people Shaibhyasya, they read it. This is I. On Sha, when there is this two strokes upstrokes, it's got Shai. But they read it like this Shau, Sho, or Shau. For Ye, Grihe, they read as Griho. It is wrong. So you must be very careful. When there is a vertical stroke and the upstroke, it is O, and vertical stroke and two upstrokes is Au. But no vertical stroke, only one single stroke, upstroke, two upstroke, it is A and I. You must know this very, very clearly. So please don't make mistake. Similarly, E is always this side, and in Sanskritam, E is this side. Whereas in Tamil, E is this side. So don't get confused. It is not Indriyani. They say Indriyani because they don't know. They think it is Indriyani, but it is E. Here it is Dirga in Sanskritam. What is Hraswa in Tamil language? It's a Dirga in Sanskritam. So please have an eye on that when you read the words. Now, how the Gunita Aksharas form? Now we have taken a ik, only one Vyanjanam of the Kavarga. So we are adding all the vowels. So k plus a gets ka. So there is no halant there, no downstroke. Is removed. Then we have ik plus a ka. You get this vowel matra. Ik plus e, you get on this side. Ik plus e, ki, you get on this side. Ik plus ukku, you just get one curve to the left. Ik plus ukku, the curve opens to the right. Ik plus r, just kr. Always you see, whenever you add a vowel, automatically the downstroke disappears. The downstroke disappears and then the matra, vowel matra is added. Okay. So, ik plus r is kr. Ik plus a is k. See, the downstroke is removed. Ik plus I is kai. See, there is no vertical stroke here. Only the consonant with the two upstroke is kai. Ik plus o is ko. When the automatically vertical stroke comes, then the upstroke. That is called ko. And ik plus au is cow. So this is the vertical stroke, and then two upstrokes is au. But no vertical stroke. Only one vertical stroke is there is kai. Remember, only two upstrokes without a vertical stroke is kai. With the vertical stroke is cow. So you must know this. So this is how you must be kaka, kiki, kuku, kr, 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 ke, kai, o, cow. The clue is automatically the lu comes if the vertical stroke is there. Otherwise, it is added below the consonant. So now, the same way I also gave you practice for kavarga. Kaka, kiki, kuku, ke, kai, ko, cow, come, kah, kha, ha. Don't forget when you add a vowel matra, you must remember this is a Mahaprana. Hi, he, khu, khu, he, hai, ho, khau, kham, kha, ga, ga, gi, gi, gu, gu, ge, gai, go, gau, gam, ga, gha, gha, ghi, ghi, gu, gu, ge, gai, go, gau, gham, gah. All of you, please take care of the Mahaprana, Alpa Prana, Rasva, Dirgha, everything when you learn your aksharas. Now, Vishesha Aksharaha we have learned, like unique letters Ksha, Shra, and Nya. So, we know that it is by two letters, Ik and Sha. Shamatam, last class I told you, sir, Mahaprana. Now I have corrected, it is only Alpa Prana. Ik plus Sha. Like similarly, Ish plus Ra. And Ij plus Nya. Ig plus Nya. So it comes Nya. So this you must remember. Then the La and La, they are not in Sanskrit. The La is not there. So only in the Vedic Sanskrit. It is not a conjunct, but it's a special consonant form. It is not used in a for a regular day-to-day Sanskritam. So now we have completed our revision of all the classes of all the days till now. So now just a briefing of how we are going to use it in our Gita. So this is the word chosen from our Vyoma Gita book. So see, if and the, I always told you the second letter will be a Punita Akshara. You cannot say ik and ir. It's difficult. You will not get. Su, ik, ta, su, tam, ik, prasha. So, vrikshaha. Iju plus nya is nya, jnanam. It plus ta is itta, uttaram, uttamam. It plus tra is tra, matra. We already seen some words will join below, some will join at the side. So, id plus da, they are one below the other. Uddeshaha. No Mahaprana. Uddeshaha. Id plus ya, ya. Vaidyaha. Vidya. Ish plus tra. Shra. Shamaha. Shri. Ish plus va. Shva. Ashvaha. Ish plus cha. Ishcha. Very common, no? Bhishmascha. Dronascha. Karnascha. So paschat. But it's Bhishmancha is Bhishmam plus cha. Bhishmascha is Bhishmaha plus cha. Remember that? Bhishmam cha is different. Bhishmascha is different. One is Anuswaraha, Bhishmam cha. The other one is Visarga, Bhishmaha cha. Paschat. So all these words are special words. Yes, you have to learn them. There will be a lot of the why I gave you this is from tomorrow's class. We are going to introduce slowly one by one all those words from Gita. So that now how they are formed. We saw they can be 2 or 3 consonants joined. And the last consonant must be added to the vowel for producing a meaningful sound like ippan or r. R cannot be used in any sloka. And you have to add with the a to make it pra. Then you can say prapnoti, prapsyasi, prapyate, or pra plus a prayogaha, a matra. Some vowel, pra pra, pri pri, pr pru, pre, prai, pro, prau, pram, pra. It is there. So you must know that whatever you add, there must be a vowel. Without a vowel, you cannot add any anuswaraha or visargaha. Anuswara, visarga, they got support vowels. So they have to be there before the anuswaram is used. Just with ip and ir alone. Iprim, you cannot put iprim. Pram can come. After a vowel, pram can be there. Pram can be there. prim can be there, but prihi can be there. So proho can be there. Pruho won't come. No visargaha or anuswaram. Anuswara will add with only this matra. That is why the last letter of the consonant, two consonants, Sayutakshara, will be added all the way to a vowel to form a Gunitakshara. So now we'll go to, this is very, very important. What is a perfect pronunciation versus an imperfect pronunciation? I'm taking a Rishi. Rishi is formed by Rikaraha, Shakaraha, Ikaraha. Rishi. That is the correct pronunciation. Rishi. Rishayaha. Rishi. Rishibihi. But Rishi is wrong. Rikaraha. Ri means Repaha. Ikaraha. These two form a Ri. Ri. Shakaraha. Ikaraha. It forms a Shi. This is wrong. Rishi. Rishi is wrong. Similarly, Rushi. Ru is Repaha and Ukaraha. Ru. And she is Shakaraha, Ikaraha. So this is also wrong. So please be careful. Only Rishi is correct. So how will you pronounce it? Ru is pronounced in between Ru and Ri. Between these two, you choose a pronunciation in between Ru and Ri. The next class, you will have to 3 or 4 will properly pronounce all the Rikara words. It's not Rukara or Rikara. It is Rikara. So the proper pronunciation is by Rikaraha. So you must know that. Next, see, similarly, the E, U and R. See, I'll tell you some words. Kriya, Kriya Padam. Kriya is an action. Kri, it is by 2 consonants and 1 vowel. So the second one is a Gunit Akshara. Ik plus 3, Kri. I plus A, Kriya. Likewise, Indriya. E plus in plus id plus r plus e. So in plus id Sayuktakshara, r plus e. Indriya. Indriya joins with e. Indriya. Then in e plus a. No, this thing comes Indriya. So you have 3 consonants. N, N, G, R and 1 vowel. So Indriya. So Indriya. So Shitaha. Again the Shri is Ish plus Kshamidam, it should be the other Sha or Repaha E. Shri. Then It plus Aha. Taha. Cannot put It, then without I cannot put this. So Tuh won't come. Taha. Shritaha. So here you can see 2 consonants, 3 consonants are added to E. Then they are getting this Kriya, Ikara Shabdam. Indriya, Indriya, Indriyebhya. Like that. So, but Ukaraha is Krudda, Kruddaha is Ik plus Ra plus U. That is why when you add Ra to the Ik, it comes, there's a stroke below here. Can you see? Kruddaha. It is Ka plus Ra, Kra and Kr. And then you add a U, it becomes Kru. Then Id plus D plus A, Kruddaha. This also is Iddaha. So you have, so Kruddaha. Then we have Dripadaha. Id plus Repaha plus Ukaraha. Dru. Ip plus A pa. Id plus A da. Drupadaha. Shruti. Shamyadam. This is Sho. Shankara Sha. Ish plus Repaha plus Ukaraha. Shruti. It plus E. So 2 consonants are added to the U. Whereas when you have a Rikaraha, Krishnaha, only Ik with R. It is not Ik plus Ra plus U. This is Ik plus Ra plus U. Kruddaha is Ik plus Ra plus U. Krishnaha is Ik plus R. This is a vowel. That is why when you say the dictum comes only for these letters. Saubhyash, Shaibhyash, Cha. If you say some other word, I am not getting. Like Prapnoti, Madhya prapnoti. It may come. Madhya prapnoti. Adhya prapnoti. After a hrasva, pra is like this. Prapanna. Adhya prapanna. The diktam comes. Whereas you cannot say Adhya Krishna. Wrong. Adhya Krishna. Adhya Drishtva. Wrong. Adhya Shrinvan. Wrong. So this is a rikaram. You must know it is a rikaram, it's a hrasva. Just like ik plus a is ka, this is ik plus rikaram is kr. So Adhya Krishna is wrong. Adhya Krishna, Adhya Drishtva, Adhya Shrinvan. So you must be careful not to have a duktam when the letter starts with the rikaram, because this is a hrasva, the hasa rikaram added to consonant directly. It's not a sayuktaksharam. Only for a sayuktaksharaha you can have a diktam, not for a swara akshara. This is a swara gunita akshara. This is a sayuktakshara, but this is a gunita akshara. Do you know the difference now? The gunita akshara is a consonant added only to a vowel, whereas sayuktakshara is two or more consonants added to a vowel. Two or three consonants added to a vowel is a sayuktakshara, but only one consonant with a vowel is a gunitaakshara. For gunitaakshara, everywhere, wherever it is given, there is no dittam. This is very, very important basic rule in Sanskritam. So again, we'll go to perfect and imperfect pronunciation. This is one sloka. Tatra pashyasitan arthaha पितृनथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा श्वशुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि. So this sloka, here the first padam is split into two. Partaf pitrunata. So Tastra Pashyasthitan Partaha. Made it to Partaf Pita only when there is a Upadmaniya, only when it is joined. This is not split only. If it is split into two different pada, you have to say Partaha. Tatra Pashyasthitan Partaha. Pulha. Because the pada ends. Then Pitrunata Pitamahan. You understand? Tatra Pashyasthitan Parthaha. The padam ends. Full visarga. Pitrunata. This is stretched. Pitrunata Pitamahan. Then Acharyanma Tulan Bhratrun. Stop. Putran, Pautran, Sakim, Tatha. But if you don't split, Acharyan, Matulan, Bhratrun, Putran, Pautran, Sakim, Tatha. So you must be very, very careful. You split, it becomes full in. So full ha, visarga. You must know all this when you recite the sloka. Swashuran, Suhrudash, Shaiva. But if you split it here, Swashuran, Suhrudash Chaiva. But we don't split because it is within the pada. Swashuran, Suhrudash Chaiva. Senayoru Bhayorapi. Don't split. Senayoru Bhayorapi. It is wrong. Bhaya is Bhayam. Rubayo is Senayoho Ubayoho Api. So you must not split it. It's all Sandhi there. Senayoho Ubayoho Api is Senayoru Bhayorapi. You must not stop in between. Senayoru Bhayorapi is wrong. Senayoru Bhayorapi. One word. So you must know all this for a perfect pronunciation. We'll come to all of them sloka by sloka. So same way even in the word. Guru Nahatvahi Mahanubhava Shreyo Bhoktum Bhakshyamapiha. Ikshya, ik plus ish plus ij plus a. Two consonants, then a consonant and gunitaakshara. So it is a sayuktaakshara with a gunitaakshara in the end. Bhakshyamapiha. If this I is dropped, becomes Baiksha. Baiksha is wrong. Shreyo Bhoktum. Baikshamapi. Baiksha is wrong. Baikshyamapi. Baikshyamapi. Here should be heard. Loke. Similarly, Vishtabhyamaham. Vishtabhyahamidam. Vishta. Actually, it's not ta. Vishtabhyahamidam. Krutnam. It is na im. Krutnam. Ekamshena stito jagat. When the im comes in between ekamshena, automatically it will become an anuswara. So, vishtna is it plus is plus na, then So, krishna, then im. So, if you drop the it here, it becomes nam. Krishnam. Krishnam is wrong. Krishnam. That it should be heard. Krishnam. Krishnam, don't leave the it. So you all should know the perfect pronunciations in Gita. Don't leave out any akshara, any consonant, even though half matra, you cannot allow leaving them. This is very, very, very important. This is what I am going to start for you from the next class. Be very, very interesting for you because all your mistakes will be taken out at the end of the course. So, hakaraha. Now we go to how ha is added. Generally, ha means it's a kanta. Akuha visarjaniyana kantaha. So, ha is akuha. Ha kuvarga, havarga. Ha is a kantaha. So, when the ha comes before a fifth letter of any varga, na, or ma. So, for example, ka, ta, da, da, na, ta, ta, da, da, na, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. So, you are tending to produce as grihunati. Grihunati. But that is wrong. You must pronounce as grinuhati. The unnu is it is a murda. So, start from the murda and then hati. So, ha will be soft. Grinuhati is correct. Like that, Jahnavi, but it is Jahnavi, Janhavi, Janhavi. Come the, this is small, no, it is, sorry, it is not a big no, capital N, it's a small N. Janhavi. So, Janhavi should be pronounced as, not Jahnavi. Janhavi. Shrotasamasmi, Janhavi. Should be Vanhihi, Janhavi. Must be after na, only the ha must come. Similarly, Brahma. This Brahma, many schools are many things, but generally we say after the M, the ha, Brahma. Brahma. Gurur Brahma. But some schools in Vedic Parana, they say Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Brahmarpanam, Brahma Havihi, Brahmagnyam. It is there. Some schools accept it. But generally, this rule says, the Hakara rule says, the fifth letter of the Varga, if it is there, no, na or ma, the ha will follow those no, na and ma. But this is the general rule. But in Sanskritam, if we go deeper into the subject language, there will be lots of changes. Too many schools are there. So that I leave it to the devotees. Similarly, in the Hakara, ha is pronounced before or after a avargiyaha. Ya, va, la. For example, bahyas parshe svadastatma. So, bahyas, bahyam. So, the ha will be told first. It is not bahyam, it is bahyam. The ha comes before. Bahyam. Similarly, gahvaraha. Again, some schools say gauharaha. Of hayati. Imitation. Of hayati, they say. Even my Mahodaya, who teaches me Sanskritam, he says of hayati. Gauharaha. But here I think we are all taught as gahvaram. Gahvara. Jihva mulya. Jihva. Juhvati. Juhvati pranati. Like, so Juhvati. So, you are taught as Ikhanva. So, let us learn the same way. Kah Varaha. You want to go to higher grammar, grammatically, to some other schools, you can definitely have doubts with Brahma and Gukvaraha. So I'm not going to touch upon them. Prahladaha. I also, some schools say Prahladaha, but Prahlada, no, especially Hindi people, they say Prahlada, but we always say Prahladashasmi Daityanam. The ich is given importance whenever it is before a and la. This is what we are taught here in our school. So let us follow this for our Gita without going into controversies, but just knowing that there are also some schools who can have Hakara in different combinations and pronunciation. So now again, I'm going to see how the splitting of the joined word, how they can become imperfect. Like Yetu dharmyamritam idam. Dharmyamritam is one word. Dharmyasya amritam. Dharmya amritam. Amritam is what? Nectar of pious wisdom. Whereas Yetu dharmya mritam idam. That means mritam is dharmic people partaking dead object. Mritam idam. All the dead ones. Mritam. Mritam is dead and gone. So dharmya amritam becomes dharmyamritam. There's a sandhi there. But dharmya mritam is wrong. Because this ya is a combination of ya, a plus a. Dh plus a plus im. Ir plus im plus e plus a. Dharmya amridam. A plus mru plus ta im. So like that it goes. Like that. Shubha shubhapalairevam. Shubha shubha. So shubha ashubha. Shubha plus ashubha is shubha shubha. The sandhya comes. As a and a are joined together. A and a will become a. That is called as Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. The same Varnaha. Ib plus a and Ashubha is there. Automatically becomes Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So Shubha Shubha is good and bad fruits. Whereas Dharmyamritam, Dharmya Amritam. Whereas Shubha Shubha, if you split it that way, becomes Shubham and Shubham. So the only good and good fruit. You are not saying Shubha and Ashubha. So that is the wrong meaning of that sloka. I have given the sloka numbers below so that you can go and refer to your books also. So Shubha plus Shubha is wrong. Dharmya plus Mritam is wrong. So you must notice, split the slokas and join them. All this will be, that is why the Anuswara rule, all of you are getting doubts, no? Where the Anuswara will become nga, nya, na. So whenever a word with an Anuswara comes before a kavarga, kaka, gaga, nga, you take that Anuswara letter. Like what, for example, mukam karoti. Mukam, im Anuswara, mukam plus karoti, that im becomes ing. Mukam karoti. Alankriyate. Devyam alankriyate. தேவியை நம்ம அலங்காரம் பண்றோம். அப்ப அலங்காரம் அலங் அலங் அலம் karoti is alankaroti. Like that. Manjusha. So when you add a Manjusha is a box. So ma cha cha ja ja. Ma plus tim becomes this Manjusha. So whenever you are Anuswaram, kim plus chit, kinchit, kanchana, 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 kam plus chana, kanchana, kin plus chit, kim plus chit, kinchit, this inchit you put. Then for tavargaha, da, tha, da, dha, na. So whenever there is a tavargaha comes after Anuswaraha, you replace the Anuswara to na. Then tavargaha follows after an Anuswara, word ending with Anuswaraha, you put in place. There, Vargiya, the fifth Vyanjanam of that Vargam, Tatta, Dhada, Na, that is replaced. Similarly, Papa, Bhaba, Ma. So, when that is, all of you know, Jalam Pipati, automatically it only the im only comes here, Jalam Pipati. because im and ba, bodhitum, bodayati, ba and ba, ma and ba. So this you will not find much difference because already Anuswara looks like a ma only. So no, it looks as if there is no change, but there is a change. The Anuswara becomes im. So why I am telling you this is, this is the following word. Anuswara is one word like mukam or jalam or puttakam, uh, puttakam patami, like that. So whatever is vim and the next word only is mukam karoti. Karoti is the next word. The next word's first letter should be kavarga, means you put this letter. The fifth letter anunasika of that particular vargam. For ya, la, va, you have yam, lam, vam. Like whenever there is a joint with la, like sallabaha. So the sa, it is not a dot alone, must be a chandra bindu. Like you put a chandran and a bindu. Like for home. I'm not getting that font here. So you have to put yam, then labate. Like that comes, no, even in Sujana slokas. Like so many slokas will have illabhate. So yam yallabhate. So ya will have a chandra bindu on top. Then only even you also before that will be a chandra bindu instead of the anuswara. Then you put the word. So this is the rule. So this rule we have Durena Kyavarang Karma. See, the Anuswara stays there. Durena Kyavaram Karma. But it goes as Durena Kyavaram Karma. Inganka. Because Ka is there. The Anunasika Ing has come there. Nabasha Prithivim Chaiva. Prithivim. Anuswara. Prithivim Chaiva. Dhanunasika for chavarga, chacha, jaja, nya. Vinashinam nityam. Nityam is papa, tata, dada, na. So the na only has come twice. Vinashinam nityam. Nan nityam. Then karmajam is anuswaram. Buddhiyuktahi. Karmajam buddhiyuktahi. So Simhanadam Vinadyochaihi. Simhanadam. That is Chandrabindu. Simhanadam Vinadyochaihi. That is correct. Some people are saying Simhanadam Vinadyo. Yes. For a beginner, if you don't get the Anuswara background Nasika, it is okay. But try to, this is Iv and V. It is not la, Iv and V. Simmanadam vinadyochaihi. Nayal loko, nayam loko. So, nayan loko, yang, that the Chandra Bindu should be brought out. Nayal loko, yes, agreed, accepted. But nayan loko tina paraha. So that should be there. So that down, that Chandra Bindu should be brought here for these two, for va and la. Okay, I think I'm clear. For ya also, like Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre. You cannot say Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre, correct. But Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre, even then Brahma Vidyayai, that mistake. Brahma Vidyayai Yoga Shastre, like that it must come. Okay, that is the correct pronunciation. You will get to learn slowly, and you have these examples with you. You will not make mistakes. You write these examples in your notebooks. Whenever you get a anuswara followed by the next varga, next word with some other varga, you see what varga it is, ka or cha or ta or ba or va or la. You check and then accordingly you can pronounce. So similarly for Visarga rule also, I think most of you do not know how to change a Visarga. Visargaha Niyamaha. Supposing I want to say it as Visarga Niyamaha. Visarganniyamaha. Visarganniyamaha, you say. So the ha is taken out and the next letter is na. Visarganniyamaha. So or Visarganiyamaha. It won't come Visarganiyamaha. I think I should check it up. I'm not sure. But Niyamaha cha is Niyamascha. So whenever a Visarga is followed by a word starting with a sha or sha or sa, then it will go the same way as that. Kirtihi Shrirvakcha. Kirtish Shrirvakcha. You are not putting Shri, repeating again. Shri is made by Ish and Ra. Only the first consonant you are doubling. The first consonant doubling in place of the Visarga. Like Shukla Shanmasa. So the first Sha, Shanmasa, the Sha, that Sha is again changed here as a consonant. Ish is added. Shukla Shanmasa. Shuklaha Shanmasa. Shukla Shanmasa. Yadi Baha Sadrushi. Baha. Yadi Baha Sadrushi. Yadi Bas Sadrushi. The Sa is, it is not Bash Sadrushi. Don't put this shish here. When there is a Sa, it is only the S. When there is a Sha, it is only Sh. When there is a Shra, it is only Ish. So, you must be very, very careful when the Visargaha word is followed by another word which has any of ish or ish or is starting, then that follows them only as a dittam. So that is how we must change the Visarga rule. And we will have other Visarga rules. Bhishmascha, Bhishmahacha. It becomes, when the cha is there, it becomes ish. Bhishmascha. It is not like Anuswara. The Anuswaram is Bhishmancha. We saw in the previous slide, if it is Prithvimcha, Prithvincha, Incha, Bhishmancha. Whereas if it is Visarga, Bhishmahacha, becomes Bhishmascha. It will come like this. So we'll take it up as and when we go into the Visargaha. For example, for revision will be Anuswarahas and Visarga, all the Ayogava. They're all Anuswara is a nasal sound and it can be used only if there is a consonant below it. You cannot just like that, you cannot put come, pum. There should be ik plus a plus im or kam, ik plus a plus im, brim, ib plus r plus e plus im or bram, ib plus r plus a plus im. So vowel has to be there when you want to write a anuswara. Then it can be used only when followed by a swara akshara, cannot be used at the end of the sentence. When you have, say for example, Kim akurvata Sanjaya. Kim akurvata. When there is a, it cannot be written Kim or it cannot convert into a anuswara. Kim akurvata. Whenever there is a vowel, Kim akurvata, Kim ichami, Kim ahvayati, Kim anayati. So all them you must not put anuswaraha. It is wrong. It must be only kima kurvata. Makaram only. We cannot use anuswaraha. Yada but yada te moha kalilam buddhirvyatitarishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. See here, yada te moha kalilam. Lam is a anuswara. When you don't split the pada. Like the tada gantasi nirvedam. Again, it is a full pada. There is no split. But in our school, we learn it as different padas. Yada te moha kalilam. Buddhirvyatitarishyati. Tada gantasi nirvedam. Rotavyasya shrutasya cha. So, this will become full makara. When you are splitting the pada, it is not anuswara anymore. It becomes a makara because it's the end of the pada. See, I showed you. Buddhir vyatita. Vya, see, buddhi, then ir, iv, ya. So, sayuta akshara. Buddhir vyatita. It is not buddhi vyatita. Buddhir vyatita rishyati. Rishyati. Like that, shrota vyasya, shrutasya cha. Shru is not a this thing. Ish plus r plus u. Shrutavya cha. Shrutasya cha. So you must be very, very careful when you are pronouncing. So how similarly for Visarga, it always occurs after a swaraha and it cannot exist or be pronounced independently, just like your Anuswaraha. You cannot say Visarga. It has to be Visargaha, Visargaha, Visargehe, Visargoho, something like that. But you cannot have Visarguha. Yeah? So you must be, they cannot exist or pronounce independently. It is the expiration of air. Aspirate sound. Ha. Visargaha. Ha is a open. Is a lips closed. Oshtaha. But Visargaha is a open mouth. Take the tune of the preceding swara. Aha. Ihi. Uhu. Aha. Ihi. Uhu. Ehe. Aihi. Oho. Auhu. Comes like that. So you must know that au comes with u. A means aha. Then ye he, but oh ho, oh ho. And for e and I he comes with I he only it comes. But you must know very well. You must remember. You cannot say pati he. You must say. You must say pati ha or uchai hai. You cannot say uchai hai. Uchai uchai Sanchandanaihi, Mahati Sandanaihi. So, he only to the end. Okay, that is very important. Then there has no Hraswa Dirgha variation. So, Partha, Pandavaha, Pandavaha. It's not Pandavaha. We teach you for a beginner, we want to stress on the ah. Otherwise, in essence, for a Visarga, there is no Hraswa Dirgha variation. Pandavaha, Pandavaha. And there are very, very subtle difference between Visargaha and Hakaraha. That will come to it later when we learn about Visargaha. Then Jiva Mulya is only a variation, only the, don't read Jiva Mulya as a Visarga variation. It is only a Ucharanam. So, only for pronunciation. Sukha Dukhe Kama Krodha. Whenever the Visarga followed by a Kavarga Ka Alpha Prana or Ka, then you get that sound, special sound. It is from the base root of your tongue. Then it is called Jihva Muliyaha. It is unique pronunciation. You must learn it only from your teachers. It is not compulsory in writing. It is only in writing. It is only a visarga, but it is not compulsory in pronunciation also. Similarly, you cannot use it when it is Kangshantah Karmanam Yoga Karmasu Sukha Dukheshu. But when followed by a ka and kha, it is used. Only a special sound ha comes from the root of the tongue. But if it is the rule is then not use sukaha kshami. When you get a full ksha there, then you cannot use it has be a full visarga. Sukaha kshami. Ha. It's not sukha kshami. Sukaha kshami. Dhritihi kshama. Tinaha kshatriya. So when followed by ksha, the zigva mulya should not be used, and only visarga can be used. So this is one thing. For Upadmanya also, Kshatriya Partha, Kuru Vruddha Pitamahaha, Sarva Prakriti Jair Gunaihi. But Pa and Tha there. So you are using Pa or any Pra also. Pra, Pri, Pru. Anything starting with a Pa. Because in pra, it is only ip is the first letter. So, can use the Upadmaniya. But instead of the Visarga, you produce ip. Putra, initially in the first chapter, Swasura, Surudas Chaiva. So that Putra, Acharya, Pitara Putraha. Pitara will become F, Putraha will become Ha. So, Acharya, if Pitara, if Putraha, that is Ha. We never used to one believe also or understand. But whenever the next Acharya, Pitara, the Pa comes. So it is F. Pitara, Putra, again Pa comes. F. But Putraha, it is the end of the Pada, which only the H has to come. Ha has to come. That is the rule. So now this is a Griha Pata for today. All of you, I have told you. Aha for bra. So bra, 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 bri, bri. Even the joint consonants will have e, everything. So bra, bra, bri, it will come. So that is why I have given you. I have asked you to write some few words in Sanskrit. I have asked you to split some words from Sanskrit. I have asked you to join some, use some joint consonants in Sanskrit words. I have asked you to do some splitting of some words and like joining the words, splitting words. So many things, interesting things are there. Everything is from fill in the blanks and match the following. Be very, very interesting. Like Shaibhyascha, how you like Virataha plus Cha, how the Visarga comes out. So all this you have to, these are all not given by me in the class. You have to work out on that. You can discuss with your friends. That will also improve your knowledge. So today our Sankshepaha, we have done Aksharaha, all the Halanta and how the downstroke is removed to get the Gunita Aksharaha. When you add the vowel and the vowel matras, we know letter, vowel, support vowel, aha, and how the consonants, Vyanjanani. Then we also saw Swarayuktaha to form vowel-based consonant. We saw then Matraha to be added vowel marks in Devanagari script and Vishesha Aksharaha, unique letters like Ksha, Shra and Nya, Yukta Aksharaha, two or the one or two conjunct consonants added to another Gunita Akshara forming a conjunct consonant. Ayuktaksharaha, Shabdaha, how the Shabdaha are formed, meaningful Shabdaha are formed. What are the rules to add, whether below each letter or side by side or within the tra like matra, inside the letter or over and above the letter like a curve. We saw all of them. So we know how to use the rules to form the words. This is the fundamental. Then Anuswaraha, Visarga Niyamaha. This is what? The Repaha will be an R. Visargaha. Anyway, the R should come before the Sa. Whenever there is anything above the Visargaha, above the Shiroreka, that curve Repaha will come before the letter, not after the letter. But if it comes under, it is not Martaha, it is Matraha. Whenever Visarga is added to another Visarga, it will be the next letter. But whenever it is taken above the Shiro Reka, it is before that letter. Before that letter means it must be the full letter. So we also knew the scope and limitations, use and not, when to use, when not to use. Diva Muliyaha and Upatmaniyaha. So we can discuss our homework also of the last week. And then we can take up questions after this session is over. So last week's homework, day 7. Everything we have kept in order only for you. So all of you, I want you to be very thorough with all this. Sorry, day 6 homework. Day 6 homework was covered. Day 7 not covered, right? This was not covered. Day 7, I think. Day 7 after your class was over, was there any?
Last time was day 7. Last time
Day
was
7, did we give any homework?
Last time was day 7 homework.
Yeah. Nine, wait. Here it is. Yeah. So quickly we'll go through the question answers. I mean, Pataha. I know you've all done it. Probably because of Diwali and sickness and fever, somewhere many did not do. So first thing, fill in the blanks. Yeah, vowel, Gunita Akshara is a combination of consonant and vowel. And nga, nya, na, ma are all anunasikaha in Sanskrit. C, dash is the name. Avargiyaha is the name of the 8 consonants. Yara, lava, shasa. Ha. So that is the avargiyaha. Then the vowel marks for A and I will be without just with the with the consonant upstroke is A, and with the that vertical stroke, and on that the upstroke will be I. Sorry, 2 upstrokes will be for I. 1 upstroke for A and 2 no vertical stroke. 1 upstroke for A and 2 upstrokes for I. The vowel marks for adding O and O will be 1 upstroke for O after the vertical stroke and 2 upstrokes on the vertical stroke for O. So, how are the following words written? I think you have written correctly. Krishnaha, Parthaha. It is not Krishnaha. It is not a capital letter. So, Krishnaha, Parthaha. When you put the big H, it is a Visarga. When you get a small letter, it is a H. Iti plus H. Tha. Tha. Mahaprana. Write your words using the, tra, hla, dva, udbhava. Preferably with examples taken from Bhagavad Gita, giving the sloka numbers. Write the vowel marks adding hakaraha. Ha, he, hu, khr. Khr will be one line here. Here one C will be here for khr. For hra will be one line here. So the difference is hra has one line cutting across that belly. Khr is on C here. Suhruda will teach you again when you come across that. So that is why I told you hra, ha, khr, khr, hu, khr, khr, hey, hi, ho, how, hum, ha, ayoga, va, ha. So ha plus visarga is ha. Then write anuswaraha for avargiyaha. Avargiyaha anuswara will be yam, yam, yim, yim, like that. Anything you could have written. Or ram, ram, rim, rim, anything. Then to get a sayuktaksharaha, then you add a vowel, a consonant, and a gunitakshara. If you write again a consonant, it is wrong. The third thing should be filled with a gunitakshara. Otherwise, you will not get a shabda for meaningful shabda or word. Write the full series of gunitakshara for ya, la, and va. Then the next questions were split the word Krishnaha, Nadi, Patram. So I wanted kr, ik plus r plus ish plus n plus a plus ha. Nadi must be n plus a plus id plus e. Patram ippu plus it plus r plus a plus him. Like that you must write. And match the following. Dirghaha or long vowel. Dantoshtam is vakarasya dantoshtam. Matraha or vowel marks. Hraswaha hra or short vowels. Edai toho, A and I are kantatalu. So give 2 examples for kantaha. You can write a and oshtaha u, or you can write kantaha ha. You can give like a kuha visarjan visargaha. You can give aha is a kantaha, ha is a kantaha. So anything you can write, whatever in that sutram. Akuha visarjaniya, ka you can write kantaha, ha, ga. We just 2 example I asked. Any 2 you could have written. So that this I think is a homework is done. So now we'll go for our Shanti mantra. All of you close your eyes and pray, and we have to recite with me. And the Sankshepaha was, today we covered Sanskritam, the whole of this series of Varnamala, the language based on sound. Ucharanam is given importance because you all standing Gita. Doshaha is giving a wrong meaning altogether. And Upastani is very important. So we have given you a lot of Abhyasa on Ratanam and repetitions. And we have also shown you how the Shabdaha are formed. So now the Ratana Abhyasaha also gave you a lot of insight into how the practice of consonants, Jiva Mulya Upatmaniyaha, and homework also was discussed now. And now any questions will be taken out after this session ends. So here also you can see ma kashchit, kahachit, kashchit, dukha. It becomes a Jiva Mulya. Oh, so this is a special letter. So Bhadrani, no Mahaprana. Bhavet, Igvi Salpa Prana. Bhavet Mahaprana. Shantish, Shantish, Shantihi. Dhanyavadaha. So there's a Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad Bhagini. Dhanyavad Bhagini. No. Dhanyavadaha. Dhanyavadaha. Bhavantu. Bha Mahaprana. Sukhinaha. I told you at the end of the course, I will teach you the Shanti mantra. Sarve. The ir is below, before the va. Sarve. Bhavantu. In bhavantu. Sukhinaha. Sarve santu. Niramayaha. There is no Niramayaha. It's wrong. Niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani. Bhadra. This one bhadra. No Mahaprana. Bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashchit. See, the halant is there. Ma kashchit. Otherwise it becomes kashchita. Ma kashchit. Dukkha. Don't say dukkha. 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 Bhavet. Whenever there's a halant, only then it is a consonant. It. The it sound comes. There is no halant. It must be pronounced full. Naha. Sukinha wrong. Sukinaha. Sukinha is wrong. Na in plus a plus visarga. Visarga cannot come without a vowel. It's a support vowel. So dhanya dha is Mahaprana. Dhanyavadaha. Thank you. So vadaha. It's not vadaha. Vadaha. Iddu plus a plus a. So you must know to split the letter akshara. So shabdaha into the aksharani. You must also know to join the akshara into sabdaha. Now that is the end of this today's series. And next class is only the Maukikam. So now we'll all close. You all please you open your eyes and pray because you need to follow the words given there. Shanti mantraha, closing prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadah. Thank you. Punarmilamah. Agrima kakshayam milamah.